the indirect rule system. First, when the British then take over Sierra Leone, they no get that capacity for able to rule all side. So as a result, they create this system, what we call indirect rule system. The indirect rule system, it means say the white man no dey rule with people then by then directly, but instead, then they rule them through local leaders like the paramount chiefs. So this make the paramount chiefs then begin answer to colonial leaders instead of them people. Under the indirect rule system, the British government they give power to the paramount chiefs with the hope that they will help them for collect tax, enforce colonial law, provide labor and maintain law and order. So even though the chiefs and by then are be local leaders, but the power behind them are colonial authority. So automatically then they make the leadership system begin change from community service to government control. Now the big question is how this changed traditional leadership. Before the indirect rule, they may select chief them based on lineage, respect, and wisdom. So under the colonial rule, the British officers and then they decide whether for be chief or not. And that one it not be necessarily means the one way the people they want. This it results into a serious problem. It make the paramount chiefs or the chiefs that begin get issues with them people. All in the name say they get the backing of the colonial government. And as a result, trust between leaders and the people begin crack small. So as time passes by, transactions can be one big problem of indirect rule system. Chief then begin force people for pay, which we call by then as the hot tax. And the issues behind this now that if you don't get money at all for pay, you end up for work. You go into the slavery. All these issues it cause serious problem. It makes some villages and they rise against her. And as a result, they decide not for pay. But with all these challenges we the system they introduced faced, yes, it continue. And it shape how authority, fear, and governance system and salon for work. So somebody go and know what he actually come behind the indirect rule system at the end of it all. The indirect rule system it not end with colonialism. It's still there in operation, but somebody also go and know how it is there in operation. One, now strong chieftaincy system tied to politics. We also get the fear-based authority instead of community trust. The central government control over local leadership. So as a result, many of the governance issues we face today, especially from the local system, come up from this indirect rule system. So if you sit down today and talk about salon in politics and chieftaincy and power as a whole, we not only need for talk about now. Make we talk about system where we inherit since colonial time. The indirect rule system is not just rule the people, but instead it rule the future. So thank you for listening. This is Hungbe-The All-Side Show. I tell stories at all time and as well as different topic on my podcast discussion. You can find me on every social media platform as Hungbe-The.